Oh, welcome back to my channel. Today's the big day. It's Monday, September 26th, and I'm going for Top Dasher for next month. So it is 8:32 in the morning. I'm scheduled from 8:30 to 9 p.m. I won't work that long, but I always schedule a little longer than what I feel I need to. So I am taking you along with me on my road to Top Dasher for the month of October. Today is the first day. It will go the 26th through the 30th. Right now I am sitting at 12% and I'm shooting for 100%. So I figure that I have to get 17.6 trips per day. So you might as well say 18 trips. For those of you that are not familiar with the Top Dasher program, there are some requirements for it. I'm going to go over those with you just real quick. You have to have a customer rating of at least 4.7, an acceptance rate of at least 70%, a completion rate of at least 95%, 100 completed deliveries during the last month, and at least 200 lifetime deliveries completed. It is 8:35. I'm going to log on here. It shows that it's not busy in my area, but hopefully it'll pick up throughout the day. My completion rate is at 98%, so I have a little bit of leeway, only 3%, because I don't want to go below 95%, because that's one of the requirements for it. So what's interesting, guys, is as I parked this morning to start this journey, I was nervous. I haven't been nervous about doing Doordash in forever, so it was kind of a weird feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and turn this on, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, this one I'll do. It's picking up from Hy-Vee Grocery. It's just one item, going 3.4 miles for $6.25. Alright, so of course they're out of that, so I'm going to have to wait and see if the customer responds, if they want something else instead. I think I'm just going to call them and speed up the process a little bit. So this is what I get when I try to call the customer. Call failed. I texted him, no response yet. Alright, I don't know if I made that more difficult than it needed to be or if Doordash did. The app showed that it sent the customer a notification that the item wasn't there and ask them if they wanted a substitution, I guess. But then it didn't go to any type of substitution screen that the customer wanted. So I'm sitting here trying to call the customer, text the customer, do all that garbage. And then all of a sudden I clicked on the item again and all of these different substitutions popped up. So I don't know if maybe the customer got my message and then went into the app and added them or what exactly happened, but those were not there beforehand. Anyway, I'm on my way to the drop-off. Let's go get this off. Alright guys, got my next delivery, and it's not great, that's for sure. Well, I almost missed it. I thought I accepted it, but I almost missed it. Alright, so it is picking up from First Watch, going 11.4 miles for $10. So by the time I come back from where that's at, I'll have driven 22 miles. Because there is nothing that's going to bring me back from that area. It's going to. So I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of those types of orders while I'm doing this. So I'm already here at the restaurant, so let's go in and get it. Yeah, this is not one I would normally take. It's going to take me 13 minutes to get there and 10.8 miles. Ugh. Alright guys, got my next order. It's picking up at Denny's, going 7.7 miles for $7.50. There's just 3 items, so I really don't think this is going to go up. It's not one that I would normally take, and you're probably going to hear that a lot today. Alright, the order was ready when I got in there, so I'm on my way to the drop-off, and I'm like 7 minutes and 5.6 miles away. So it's not too horrible. It's pretty close to taking me outside of my zone if it's not taking me outside of my zone. I might be able to get something up there to bring back this way. Keep my fingers crossed. If not, then I'll just head back to my area. Hello, how are you? You waiting on a Doordash?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Armando?
Okay, just want to make sure I got the right person. Here's this, and then I got your drink here.
Okay.
There you are.
I appreciate you. You have a good day.
You too, thank you. Alright guys, got my next order. It's picking up at Chick-fil-A, and it's for $8.50, and it's going 8.5 miles. So at least I'll get $1 per mile on this one. I got $1 per mile on the last one, but it's not what I strive for. I always strive for $2 per mile. So one thing I forgot to mention about this order is it's taking me back into the area that I normally dash in. So for that reason alone, it's not a bad order. Alright guys, got my next order. I may sound excited, but I'm not. Let me tell you. I'm picking up a stacked order from McAllister's going 9.1 miles for $8.25. The only good thing about this order is I can use the restroom while I'm in McAllister's. Okay guys, oh my gosh. So this first order I'm dropping off is 9 minutes away, 4.4 miles. And the payout for it is $2.75. This is going to a teacher at an elementary school. Guess I'm doing charity today, guys. This is crazy. These are orders that I would never in a million years even consider taking. I would have looked at the miles and the money on this and been done. So, putting a lot of miles on my car today. And probably not going to make a lot of money, so just frustrating. But they say that becoming top dasher is frustrating. I think once you're top dasher for a month, the following month wouldn't be as bad because you're top dasher still, right? So the second month should be a lot easier to get, I would think. But for now, it's a struggle. Alright, since that dropped off at an elementary school, I didn't record the drop-off. So the next drop-off is another 8 minutes away and 3.7 miles. So let's go get this off, and then of course I'll have to come back. What was it, like 15, 17 minutes, somewhere in there, so it's going to take me a while to get back into my zone. This sucks, guys, it really does. Looks like I'm delivering to the Amazon distribution center. And now I'm way out of my zone, so I'm gonna have to probably drive about 15 minutes back. I'll let you know when I have my next order. Alright guys, my next wonderful order is picking up from Go Chicken Go. It's for $4.75 and going 11.7 miles. Now that sounds bad, but one good thing about this order is at least it's taking me back into the area that I work in. So it'll put me right in the middle of a bunch of restaurants so I can get my next order. Alright guys, drop off is 8 minutes away and 7 miles, so it's mostly highway, so it should be fairly quick traveling anyway. So let's go get her done. Okay guys, that turned out better than originally thought. I got five schmackaroos. So the $4.75 plus the 5 should be $9.75 for that trip. So I'm not feeling as demoralized. Except we've got another doozy here. It's like Doordash knows I'm taking every order. This one is for $6.85, picking up from Cava, C-A-V-A, and it's for 12.5 miles. I don't know, guys. This is going to be a long week, I think.
Head northwest.
Definitely a long week. So I'm 5 minutes from the restaurant. Let's go get it picked up. This is a fairly new restaurant, so I haven't been to this restaurant before, so I have no idea how fast or how slow they're going to be. So it's going to be a new experience. Alright guys, so that was a great experience in that store. So it was a quick pickup. They had a shelf where everything was sitting and waiting, so I was able to grab it and go. So now on my way to the drop-off, and it's 14 minutes and 10.9 miles. So it is a hand to customer. So we'll see if maybe they slip me a little more cash. We'll see. Pretty doubtful, but wishful or hopeful thinking. I don't know what you want to call it. But we'll find out soon enough. Alright, no extra cash on that one. So I am a little bit outside of my zone, so I'll have to drive back to that. Probably not very far, maybe 5 minutes. I'm actually across the street from one of the Walmarts I pick up from sometimes up in this area. So maybe I should turn Spark on, because I'm not making much money on Doordash. Alright guys, got my next order. And this isn't a very good one either, so just a lot of high miles. So it's picking up from longboards. There's 9 items going 10.2 miles for $8.25. So a lot of items and a lot of miles, but with this many miles, I do not expect it to go up at all. Got it on board. I had almost a 7-minute wait on it, but you know, there was quite a few items. So now I'm headed to the drop-off, which is 14 minutes away and 8.8 miles. So off we go. Alright, it shows I'm here. I passed the building, but I'm not seeing any building numbers. Alright, that one says 900, which the door was hanging open, so it was hard to see. 900. It's got to be one of these entrances. They said there was a shop entrance. Maybe this is it. Why would you not have numbers on... Why would you not have numbers? It's kind of in a less than savory area of town, so... Let's go find out if I'm here. Is this 1010?
Yes.
Okay, got the right spot then. Good. I wasn't sure. I didn't see any numbers, so this is kind of hard to grab, but got it.
I got it.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You as well.
All right. Let's see if Doordash will give me something to get me back into my zone. If I can find my way out of here. If you don't hear from me soon, send out the search party. Paused my dash until I got to this area here that I'm in. It's where I started this morning, so I don't know. Oh gosh, here's another one. So it is picking up at Chick-fil-A. It's for $12, but it's going 11.5 miles. This is really hard. Really hard. I sure see the wisdom in cherry picking, that's all I can say. Alright, that's how far we gotta go. Looks like a fun drive. Let's go get her done. Hi. For Sherry?
Yes.
Okay. I've never been up in here before, so I wasn't sure I was going the right way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
much.
Have a good one. Well, it looks busy in my zone. Too bad I'm not in it. So I'm probably going to have to drive 7 to 10 minutes maybe to get back in my zone for Doordash. So I'm averaging about 1 trip an hour because I have to go so stinking far for the drop-offs. The Doordash app says it's finding orders headed back to zone. That's a joke. They haven't hit me so far today. Alright, I'll let you know as soon as I get my next one. Alright guys, got my next order. It's picking up from Margaritas. Just one item, 6.7 miles for $6.78. The good thing about this order is it's going to leave me in an area where I can get another order. But the bad thing is it's going to leave me in an area where I might end up back down here in Kansas City, Missouri. Alright guys, at least it was fast. So I'm 10 minutes and 5.1 miles away from the drop-off. So let's go get this off, see what we get next. Alright guys, got my next one. It's as bad as all the rest of them, just not as many miles. It's picking up at Wingstop, one item, 5.2 miles for $6. This is more painful than I thought it would be. It's not just painful, it's excruciatingly painful. Alright, thank goodness it was ready. I had maybe a 30-second wait, if that. So I'm 11 minutes and 4 miles away from the drop-off. So it's not quite going as far, but it's not taking me in the direction I would actually ever go when accepting an order. So, and since it's only $6, there's not going to be any hidden tip unless they hand me cash, which is unusual. It is a hand to customer. Maybe they want to give me some cash. I hope none of you ever think like that and take these orders on purpose. All right, let's go get it off. Hi.
Hello.
For Maddie?
Yes, thank
There's
you.
that. There you are.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, guys, already got my next one. Picking up from Joe's Kansas City Barbecue. And there's just 2 items going 4.7 miles for $5.75. And I'm less than a minute away from the restaurant. So Chris is getting a burnt-in Z-Man and some French fries. Extra crispy at that. In case you wanted to know. Alright guys, I had about a 5-minute wait in there, so it wasn't horrible. But I was kind of surprised they didn't have it ready when I got in there. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm headed to the drop-off. Alright, so Chris is about 8 minutes away and 3.8 miles. So, let's go get this man his barbecue. Or woman. Could be either. Alright guys, got my next order. It's picking up from Chick-fil-A. And there's 5 items going 6.6 miles. So I'm actually about 3 miles away from the restaurant. So that's about half the miles right there. Once I get it picked up, I should only have about 3.5 miles or so to go to drop it off, but it's taking me up into an area where there are no restaurants, so once again, spend time getting back into my zone. I hope you guys are getting a pretty good idea of the types of orders that I usually get that I have to decline in order to get to the better orders. I haven't had a single order yet that had a chance of a hidden tip. And I've only had 1 order that was less than like 5 miles. So, pretty crappy. Pretty crappy, that's for sure. It's pretty, like I said earlier, it's pretty demoralizing, actually. Well, I knew I was going to have to take crappy orders, but my goodness, throw me a bone once in a while, Doordash. For any of you newbies out there, let this be a lesson to you. Do not accept every order. Alright y'all, I'm about 6 minutes and 3.3 miles away. So let's go get this customer their food. Alright, I got my next order. And believe me, it's nothing to get excited about. It is picking up at McDonald's, 5 items. I have my first $2 per mile ratio today, even though the payout sucks. It could be worse, right? That's what I gotta keep telling myself. It could be worse. So I'm really only about 2 minutes from the pickup, so that shouldn't take long. Hopefully it's not a long wait at McDonald's. They should be pretty quick. So let's go get this on board. Alright guys, so I had maybe a 5 to 7 minute wait in there. They were like swamped. I would have thought it was like lunchtime or something. But anyway, got it on board, and I'm about 3 minutes from the drop-off. Only a little over a mile to get there, so not too bad. So let's go get this customer their greasy McDonald's food. Oh my gosh, you guys, I finally got a good order, and it's not just decent, it's good. It's a shop and pay. It's picking up its Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's just one item going 3.6 miles. So that's a really good order, especially after what I've been seeing today. So this is what they were looking for. All right, let's go check out. All right guys, took me a while to find them. So I had to ask somebody twice. One person told me where they were, and then the other person had to help me figure out which ones they were exactly. So anyway, I'm only like 3 minutes from the drop-off, less than a mile. Let's go get this off. So, ding-dong customer got up to his room, knocked twice, no answer, had really bad cell service while I was in the hotel, and had to walk over to a window to be able to call him. So when he answered, I asked him if he was, you know, in his room. He said, "Oh no, I'm in the lobby." And I'm thinking, why are you in the freaking lobby? They said to take it to room 205. Customers. So that whole thing probably took almost a half an hour to do. So not as profitable as I thought it was going to be. So anyway, I have my next order, picking up at Chick-fil-A again. This is like the 4th time I think I've been to Chick-fil-A today. The same one too. They're probably sick of seeing me. Oh, nice. It didn't show me the items. I think there were 8 items, and I don't remember the mileage. The screenshot I took didn't show me the items or the mileage, so I don't think it was going extremely far, but it's only $4.75. So see, what you guys have to realize, and you guys are probably the same way, but when I do DoorDash, I bet I decline at least 200 orders a day. At least 200 orders a day. Because I get orders like this. Alright, of course it's further than I thought it was. So I'm 11 minutes away and 4.3 miles. Alright, so the silver lining to this order is it was at least $1 per mile. That's all I got to say. What's that?
Doordash for Remy?
Yep.
Yes,
That's you guys. There you go. There's that. got it? All right, thank you. My next DoorDash popped up. It's for $6, going 9.8 miles, picking up from Just Wing It. Horrible order. Just horrible. I can tell you already, I'm not gonna make any money this week. I mean, I thought it would be bad, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. So Hayden, he would like 10-piece chicken wings and French fries. Only half a basket though. Hayden's cutting back. So I'm already here at the restaurant, so let's go in and grab it. Alright guys, silver lining for this order is I only had to wait like 2 minutes. Hey, that was the best I could come up with. So it looks like the drop-off is 20 minutes away and 9.1 miles. So let's go get Hayden his food.
Hello.
Hi Hayden, this is your DoorDash driver. I'm here. I think, is that you right there coming around the corner? Look straight ahead.
Do I got a black shirt on?
Yeah,
Yep.
straight ahead. Okay. All right, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. There you are.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, let's see what other kind of trash orders we can get. They seem to have an overabundance of them today. Oh, here's one, not too bad. It's Papa John's. 5 items, 2.7 miles for $5.50. So it won't go up any, but at least it's about $2 per mile. It's actually $1.83 right at. So let me accept that before I lose it. And I'm about 2 miles from the pickup, and it's going to take me about 7 minutes to get there. So let's go get it on board. So I'm only 3 minutes from the drop-off and about 0.8 miles. Should be a pretty quick drop-off, depending on the traffic, because it's kind of busy right now. So let's go get Ashlyn her pizza. Alright guys, got my next order. It is picking up from Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken. So it's 2 items going 6.6 miles for $10.50. So that's pretty decent. I can handle decent. And it's not taking me quite back into my area, but it's getting me a little closer. I'm really only 3 minutes away from this restaurant and like less than a mile. So let's go get this on board. Looks like we picked up a 3-piece dark and some fried pickle spears. Can't say I've ever tried fried pickle spears. So let's go get Justin his dinner. Alright guys, I am done with DoorDash for the day, and this is where I'm going to end the video, but I wanted to give you some numbers first. But let me say this first. This was one of the hardest days I think I've ever had doing gig work. I mean, it was just horrendous. And to think I have 4 more days of this, I don't know. So I ended up with 20 orders today, which totaled $144.15, and that includes the $5 cash tip. And my acceptance rate ended up at 30%, and my completion rate ended up at 97%. I think I only unassigned 1 order today, if I remember correctly. So I started at 12% and I ended at 30%. It took me a lot longer to do all those orders than I thought it would. You know, I was thinking 18 orders, 2 per hour, should take me like no more than 9 hours. If I wasn't having to go so far distance-wise, I think I could have gotten more done in an hour, but they were sending me like downtown Kansas City, Missouri, you know, 2 or 3, 4 times, you know. So it just made it really difficult to get very many orders in per hour. I'm hoping that once I hit 50% that maybe I'll start seeing a little bit better orders, so we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't understand. Why am I getting all the freaking long distance ones? 11.5 miles. Is there not a Chick-fil-A in Missouri? Is there not?